Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Sunday. Like always, I'm continuing with my Madonna music video journey, and we made it to the year 2003 when she released her controversial music video for American Life. Now, a lot of you want me to watch the uncensored version of the music video, which is what I will be doing in this video. It is the banned explicit version, so it's gonna be really interesting and how fitting because I am recording this video on Saturday, November 7th, and I woke up this morning and found out that yes, Joe Biden has been declared the victor in this election that started this past Tuesday. It was election night in America, and Joe Biden has finally won the presidency. He will be the 46th president of the United States, and Kamala Harris will be the first ever female vice president in history. Congratulations. What a great day in America. So many people are celebrating in the streets in the US. I imagine there are people celebrating all over the world. It's just such a great day in America. And finally, something great has happened during this horrible year that has been 2020. I will also point out that this was Joe Biden's third time running for president, and third time's the charm. This just goes to show you that you should never give up on what you want in this world. No matter how many times you fail, how many times you don't succeed at something, keep trying because it will work out one day. And Joe Biden is living proof. You can try something 3 times, fail twice, but win the third time. So keep going, whatever you're doing. If you're discouraged and you're thinking, you know what, this isn't going to work out, I'm not good enough, I keep failing, it's not working, do not give up on yourself. Keep believing, and one day it will work out for you. But anyway, let's get into the music video for American Life.
Will it get me far? Should I lose some weight? Am I gonna be a star? It goes through my body and you know I'm satisfied. I'm digging on the acid book to spare the physics. Shit is dumping it. All this can give me hope. You know I'm satisfied. I got a lawyer and a manager, an agent and a chef. Do you think I'm satisfied? I'd like to express my extreme point of view. I'm not a Christian and I'm not a Jew. I'm just living out the American dream, and I just realized that nothing is what it seems.
Oh my god. Where do I start? In the beginning of the video and towards the middle, I was thinking, this isn't that explicit. I don't know why this video was bad. And now I understand. Towards the end, I understand now. Definitely the most explicit music video I have ever watched ever in my life when it comes to violence and bloodshed and politics, war, firearms. It was pretty graphic, but I will say the most graphic music video I have ever watched sexually was her erotica music video, which my reaction to that video was unfortunately removed from YouTube. Also, one has to understand that the year 2003 was also the year that the United States invaded Iraq. This was also during the presidency of George W. Bush. And I don't remember any of that really. I was only about 12, 13 years old in the year 2003, so I don't remember any of that really. I don't remember anything about the invasion of Iraq. I don't remember the Bush presidency. I don't remember any of that. I was just a kid. I didn't care about politics at that age. I was just worried about school and whatever it was I was interested in at the time. I really enjoyed the concept of the music video, in particular the fashion show, where the models were walking down the catwalk wearing army camouflage and military outfits, gas masks, and what have you. It says here that the original video showed Madonna among military-garbed models at a fashion show. Interspersed with shots of the catwalk was footage of explosions and planes dropping bombs. The regular version of the video ends with Madonna throwing what appears to be a grenade into the lap of George W. Bush lookalike, but in the director's cut, the grenade is just thrown onto the catwalk. However, due to its controversy, Madonna canceled the premiere and made the edited version of the video that features her singing in front of the world's flags. I am going to briefly watch the edited version of American Life. Definitely nowhere near as engaging as the director's cut of the music video. In this version, the edited version, there's nothing happening. She's just singing in front of world flags. It's very boring. It's very uninteresting, very un-Madonna, and it's really sad that she had to edit the regular original version of the music video. I understand why she felt like she had to do it. It is quite controversial, but at the same time, this edited version is just so blatantly boring. However, I will say in the director's cut of the music video, the version I watched, the grenade at the end of the video doesn't fall into the lap of George W. Bush. Like stated in this synopsis here, it falls onto the catwalk and appears to explode. So that part was edited out of the explicit bad version of the music video. Okay, I get it. So there were actually 3 versions of this music video. There was the original explicit version where at the end of the video, the grenade falls into the lap of a George W. Bush lookalike. But then there was a revised version of that music video called the director's cut, where instead the grenade just fell onto the catwalk instead of in the lap of George W. Bush. And then there was the third version of Madonna just walking and standing in front of the world flags. I am curious to know if the removed scene of the grenade falling into the lap of George W. Bush is on YouTube somewhere. Oh, wow. I really do feel like this is Madonna's most controversial music video ever. She's released quite a few controversial music videos like erotica and what have you. There's actually a brief list of some of her most controversial music videos. And of course, there's Papa Don't Preach and Open Your Heart and Like a Prayer. Oh, I forgot Like a Prayer. Okay. Vogue and Justify My Love and erotica. What It Feels Like for a Girl, American Life, and God Control, which is part of her Madam X era, which I haven't watched yet. I haven't watched any of her Madam X videos yet, because when those music videos came out last year, I knew that I would be going on my Madonna music video journey, and I purposely didn't want to watch the music videos. I was gonna save them for when I was going on this Madonna music video journey, so I won't be watching her Madam X music videos until the spring of next year. So it's gonna be a long time, but wow, God Control, one of her most controversial music videos. I'm very excited for that. I still want to say that up until now in 2003, her most controversial music video is American Life, and then probably Like a Prayer and Erotica. I also want to say perhaps even Justify My Love, but I don't think that music video is as controversial as some of her other ones. I don't know if it's because I've become so desensitized to what was portrayed in that music video, but I definitely do feel like a Prayer and Erotica and American Life are more controversial than Justify My Love, but Justify My Love is still up there. I don't know, I feel like I might have to rewatch some of these music videos again. Another powerful moment of the music video is when there's these two Muslim girls walking down the catwalk, and there's these two military men slash models. They're models garbed as military men, I guess. And it's almost staged like a play, how these two men allude to attacking these two Muslim girls, and the two Muslim girls run away off the catwalk. And then when that happens, the two military men have a little moment where they applaud each other and they high-five each other. And that does happen again in various parts throughout the music video, where people are brought out to the catwalk, dragged out, and certain horrors and certain aspects of war are kind of reenacted on the catwalk. There are people with missing limbs on the catwalk towards the end, and of course the grenades and explosions and bombs and firearms all happening on this catwalk. There are people with open wounds, bloody open wounds. You can see their insides and they're bleeding out, and it's very graphic. And there's also interspersed shots of real war footage of victims and just places being invaded and exploding, and these hurt children lying in hospitals dying. And as I rewatch the music video, it becomes even more powerful. And what's also interesting is at the very end, when all this chaos is happening on the catwalk, the reenactment of war, of the gunfire, people dying, people being shot, the people who are watching the fashion show on the sidelines in their chairs are laughing and giggling and shocked. It's like they're watching a movie in the movie theater. It's like they're watching a Marvel movie. There's also another really powerful moment in the music video at the very end, where there is this child, this very small young child, I don't know, maybe 3 years old, and this child is wandering through the debris of a war site, and it's so tragic to watch. It's a little hard to believe that this was 17 years ago. It's almost like it was yesterday. It just goes to show you how scary our future is when it comes to the possibility of, I don't know, maybe even a World War III. I mean, that is fucking scary. I do want to keep talking about the music video, but it is a little draining to talk about, especially rewatching all of the images in the music video. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I will say though, since we're on the topic of war, I do want to acknowledge my favorite war movie of all time, and that would probably be Saving Private Ryan. So if you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It stars Tom Hanks and Matt Damon. It's a fantastic movie. It's hard to watch, just like most any other war movie, but it's a fantastic film. I will also say that American Life isn't one of my favorite Madonna albums of all time, but I still like listening to some of the songs from time to time. I know there are a lot of you watching this video right now who love American Life, Some of you choose American Life as your favorite Madonna album of all time. It says here that due to the political climate of the country at the time, on April 1st, 2003, Madonna pulled the video and released a statement explaining why. She said, "I have decided not to release my new video. It was filmed before the war started, and I do not believe it is appropriate to air it at this time. Due to the volatile state of the world, and out of sensitivity and respect to the armed forces who I support and pray for, I do not want to risk offending anyone who might misinterpret the meaning of this video." So there was a lot to unpack in this music video. What did you guys think of it? And what do you think of it now, 17 years later? So officially, I think that's all I wanted to say on the music video. In my next Madonna video, we'll be moving on to Hollywood from the year 2003. Now, this music video was directed by Jean-Baptiste Mondina, who also directed some of her other iconic music videos like Open Your Heart and Justify My Love and Human Nature and Don't Tell Me. So that's going to be really exciting. So thanks for watching, guys. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I'm open to any artists from any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out my playlists and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.